I was very proud for Rachel, and I'm very pleased. Yeah. I mean, it was great to see, not just Rachel, but all those lionesses, all of that similar experiences, all would have struggled to make it in the professional game, and it all came to fruition last night. It was absolutely brilliant. Rachel came along with her brother, who played for us at that time, and asked if she could join in. And we took one look at her and realised from her physique, and the skill that she had on the ball, that she was going to be able to hold her own with the boys. So really, it was a no-brainer. Yes, we said, yeah, come along, join in. And it wasn't long before she was playing in the team, alongside the boys. And at that very early stage, you could see that she was a little bit special. At that particular time, girls couldn't play with boys beyond the age of 12. And there wasn't a girls' league structure in place fully at that time. It was very patchy, very localised. And as I remember, I don't think there was anything in the Harrogate area at that time, formal anyway. So there was going to be this gap, for sort of girls once they got to 12. And I suspect that a great many girls just fell by the wayside because of that. I think what came to Rachel's rescue really was Leeds United Academy, who came in, recognised her talent, and sort of took things from there really. But I mean, that would have been down, and I think I have to mention really just how important Rachel's family were at that time. I mean, their devotion to Rachel's cause really was exemplary. I mean, they could see what a talent she was. They could see what enthusiasm she had for the game, and they were the ones really who took her to Leeds United on a regular basis and made sure she got the football coaching that she needed. So, I know that they will have been enjoying sort of last night and today, but they deserve to enjoy it as well because they did play a big role.
Yeah.
Well, of course, she doesn't play fullback for Houston Dash, which I mean, she plays in the American League, and she plays forward. I think she's a striker for Houston Dash, so she's a bit of a utility player, really. No, she wasn't a defender then. She had good ball skills, and so we sort of used her in the middle, really. I'm pleased that she's a defender, and I'm pleased she's a left back because that's where I played when I was playing all those years ago. So maybe something got passed on there. I don't know, but I lay no credit for that. Yeah, I'll be absolutely honest. I play, I take no credit for where Rachel is today. The only thing that we did at Killinghall at that time was we gave her a game. I'm so pleased that we did, but no, I can't claim credit for the talent that she became. Parents to live locally. She actually is, I believe, still occasionally having a little five-a-side knockabout with her brother's team in Harrogate when she's around. I'm sure she frightens the lads to death, really, but yeah, she comes along for that. So I understand anyway. But yes, her parents still live in the area, so Rachel does come around from time to time. She's been very, very supportive of Killinghall girls over the last couple of years. She's provided them with a kit, 2 kits, I think, in fact, actually. She's given messages of support, and the girls themselves have given messages of support to Rachel. So, yeah, there's been that connection, and it's been really, really good to see. I think so. I think so. I mean, I just jotted some notes down about this really earlier, and I mean, what I think is that it's going to be a long journey. It's been a long journey, and we've still got a ways to go with the women's game. But last night was perhaps the first milestone, sort of champions of Europe. But now we move onwards. World champions, that's what we need to be, champions of the world, and I can see no reason why that can't happen. And in terms of the grassroots game, yes, I mean, there's been an exponential rise, I think, in the sort of interest in football amongst girls. It's been so good to watch their enthusiasm.